NESE Williams pipeline that they want to place off of our shores to take liquefied natural gas to other parts of the Northeast. From the minute that this was announced, I've been against it. I've participated in protests. I've participated in marches. I've joined press conferences. I've held my own press conference. Our waters were once the jewel of New York City. The rich from Manhattan and Brooklyn used to come spend their summers on South Beach, in those bungalows on Midland Avenue. I remember growing up, my parents used to fish at a Gateway Park, and my brothers and I would swim in the waters there. You couldn't do that for so long because of the pollution in the water. We're finally getting to a point where we can do that again, whether we want to or not. A few weeks ago, it was Raritan Bay Day down at the conference house, and Staten Island Kayak had a free demo. You can go out in one of their kayaks for free. So my son and I went out, and we ended up capsizing off in the waters off of the conference house. The water is clean. It was crisp. I still only have 10 fingers and 10 toes, 2 eyes. And I want to keep it that way. I want to make sure that we're keeping our waters safe and our shores safe so that families can enjoy them. Our beaches should be treated as the treasures that they are, and not just left to ruin like what they were in the bad old days. So, that's a national issue that is impacting us here on Staten Island right now. That, one of the focuses of my tenure in Borough Hall is going to be no matter who I have to go to, whether it's the governor's office or if I have to go to Washington to do it, I'm going to find a way to stop this, because it does not work for Staten Islanders. It doesn't work for our waters, it doesn't work for our wallets, and it just doesn't work for us. And I think that, part of that forgotten borough ethos that we kind of adopted as a protection ploy has been this sort of acceptance that we're going to be ignored until it comes time to pay for something. Who cares about Staten Island until we need to build something, and then boom, we're going to use all their tax money. Or who cares about Staten Island? They don't participate, so we're just going to go down there and do whatever we want to them because they're going to throw a fit anyway. Part of why I'm running and why I think it's so important that we re-engage with the city is because of issues like that, where Staten Islanders are just ignored until it comes time to pay for something. I want to reclaim our seat at the table so that when the future of Staten Island is spoken about, Staten Islanders are there. Because if you are not sitting at the table, chances are you're on the menu. I want Staten Islanders in control of the future of Staten Island.